Hi guys, it's Katie. I wanted to share with you some of the lessons I'm learning from this comprehensive elimination diet that I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. Now, what is a comprehensive elimination diet? Well, basically, it's where you take out all the foods in your diet that could be causing inflammation or a reaction, or that people often have allergies to. And you might be saying, well, I'm not allergic to any foods. Why would I ever want to do that? Well, there's 2 reasons you'd want to do it. For one, you wouldn't necessarily know. Obviously, if you're dire or allergic to something, your body tells you, and you probably have a list of things you're like, oh, I can't eat this, that, and the other thing. But there's a lot of things that your body might be allergic to, or just don't sit well in your body, but you don't notice it because you have so much inflammation going on that it's just a normal thing, right? So it's kind of like the analogy of if you fell into a bush and had poison ivy and your whole skin was all itchy and stuff, and then a mosquito came and bit you, you probably wouldn't notice the mosquito bite because your skin is already inflamed and itchy. It's sort of the similar concept with the elimination diet. So that's one of the reasons. The other reasons, it's a great detox, right? We all get our oil changed on our car every, 5,000 miles or something, right? But when's the last time you cleaned out your body of all the toxins and buildup and all kinds of stuff that's in there? So it's a really good thing to do. Now, what you do is, you take out a lot of categories, and a lot of these categories go hand in hand with what I've been learning over the years from experts about what causes cancer. Now, some of these categories you might be like, but I love this. Okay, you don't have to, again, everything in moderation. But the categories that are not great, in general, I'll tell you the big ones and then we'll go from there. But the big ones are gluten, okay? So gluten, i.e. your breads and all of that, your wheats, again, are a big allergen. Even if you don't have celiac disease, it might be an issue, especially because of the way we harvest and grow wheat in this country, right? We have a lot of GMO crops. We have a lot of glyphosate on our crops. Glyphosate is a toxic chemical that basically kills the crop. I can go on and on about all of that, but the point is gluten, which is in a lot of these things, is a bad thing. So the second category is dairy. Full-fat dairy can be an issue as well. So, grown humans don't need milk, or cow's milk, I should say. So there's lots of other alternatives. But of course, the dairy category is big. There's cheese, there's butter, there's all kinds of things. And if you eat any of these things, it's best if you can naturally source them. If they're organic, that's all good. But it's good for your body sometime to maybe take the entire category out. So no dairy. So basically, I've had no gluten, no dairy, no alcohol, no sugar, no oranges, no nightshades. Let's see, I could go on and on. The list is actually pretty long. But the other part of this is a long video, I get it, but is all the additives, right? You would be surprised, even your healthy foods, if you really start looking at the labels, which I've been doing, it is pretty scary. In other words, there's almost nothing that you can eat that on this diet, there's nothing that I could eat that comes in a package or a box or that's in your freezer section, unless it's like frozen veggies or fruits that don't have any additives. Those would be okay. But basically, pretty much if it's processed, you can't eat it. That's the other thing. So what's great about this diet is it really emphasizes the whole foods, right? Which again, I've always said, you want to eat whole foods. You want to eat the rainbow, all these kind of stuff. And then there's even another part of this diet, which is carbs. But we'll talk about that in a future segment. But anyway, I just wanted to give you some of the great tips and whatnot, because this diet is really good for anyone that is trying to avoid cancer or it has cancer, because some of these issues may be inflammation and might be some of the reasons why your body can't handle your immune system can't handle the cancer cells. So it's a good thing to look at. And I tell you, I've been having a lot of fun in that I've been cooking a lot. I've been cooking a lot, and just eating a lot of vegetables and just yummy things from nature. So it is kind of amazing. And then my treats are fruit. So the only treats I have are basically fruit, and they become really sweet when you've had no other sugar in your diet for a couple weeks. it's really a treat to have something like a mango or raspberries or blueberries. Yum! So anyway, this is like part 1. I'll do a part 2 of the elimination diet next time. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.